It all starts with coughs or sneezes. The first dead bodies are far and unheard of. When hundreds dead became thousands, all seemed sad but familiar. That was before everyone you know died. When tens of millions of people killed becomes billions, the world you knew is lost forever. Despite pandemics being a very real threat, it's hard to fear it because every few years an outbreak of one level or another happens, and then idiots exaggerate it, describing it as lots deadlier and faster spreading than it actually is. And journalists should be careful when this happens because the more people realize, oh, it's not 1% as bad as people say, the less they will believe it when a world ender really appears one day. Every few years, we can believe an epidemic such as swine flu, Ebola, Zika, or monkeypox kills a few hundred people, maybe a few thousands. But they didn't kill hundreds of millions of people. And when a plague comes that does kill that many, a lot of us are going to be caught off guard because we have been numbed to news about diseases. I say this because the first thing you need to do to survive an airborne plague is confirm it really is the end of the world. You will impress no one and achieve nothing by skipping work, trespassing through countryside, camping on private land, when all that was really happening was a medium flu. All your skills and wisdom did not save you from anything because no threat was really there. Don't listen to politicians. They will tell you the words they want you to believe, so you obey. Not tell you the facts as they are, no matter who believes what and obeys who. And don't listen to celebrities, news media, or national medical services, because all of them have an agenda and or want to force for your attention. Instead, if the world truly is ending, it will be obvious. Shops and other businesses won't be closing because of a new law. They will close because enough of either the staff or customers or both are dead. Traffic won't be nicer because laws limit people traveling. There will be gridlocks around hospitals, pharmacies, and supermarkets because infected people are panicking for any treatment they can find, and those gridlocks will not go away because a lot of drivers will be dead, some of them corpses in the car with the engines still on. Police won't be patrolling looking for parties or groups of people outside because they will be too busy controlling a riot of desperate people or gang of thugs exploiting the situation by breaking into houses of people who are out stuck in chaos. By CDC guess, in 7 days, 50% of people will be infected or dead, and in 49 days, 99%. The situation would be nothing a debate team needs to think about because the stress of the situation will be screaming to everybody that the world you knew is gone. Before it gets to that time, the best thing you can do to increase your survival chance is have a strong immune system and keep fit and healthy. When you hear about plague in your area, simply sterilize your hands more often and wear a dust mask when going out if it's appropriate. When all is confirmed and the wait is over, this is what you need to do, wear, pack, and go, do there, and do next. Do. Wash your body, especially your hands and face, extra clean your teeth, research where the disease comes from before you eat or drink anything. If disease is in water, put water in a kettle or pot and boil the water with big bubbles, not small, for 3 minutes or more. If the disease comes in some foods, eat something else. Double check your bag to be sure you're not missing anything, then go as soon as possible. This is the thought process you should have when deciding when to leave. Wear goggles in case someone spits on or touches your eye with their germy hands. A dust mask or bandanas worn as this. Gloves. Smooth gloves are better than wool gloves because smooth ones can be wiped clean and wool is extra good at holding onto dirt and germs. And waterproof jacket and trousers for no reason other than they are very easy to clean. And hiking boots or running shoes. Don't forget mosquito-repelling bracelets and cream if appropriate. Pack. Added to your normal bug-out bag, you also need to think about anti-mosquito, a good net, more bracelets, and spray or cream. Antibacterial hand wash. Even if it's a virus, it's going to do some good for you. For weight, you may have to take something out of your bag so you can still carry it. Choose wisely. Go. As far into wilderness as you can survive in. I suggest keeping reasonably close to a town or something because of their raid value. Do there. Make a camp. You want to establish a supply of water, food, and make a bigger shelter. But you also need to think about some unusual threats. Try to find a way to scare birds away. Something as simple as a balloon with a colourful picture of an eye on it can do that. If you don't have a balloon, just paint it on the next best thing. Other ideas are toy snakes or bits of hose decorated to look like snakes, or scarecrows. This may be necessary because there is a chance birds can carry an airborne plague and pass it to humans. Try to keep a fire going every night because your body needs heat and the smoke will scare off any biting insects that your repellents don't. And make a big wind shelter. If you think about it, you don't want wind to blow infected, densely populated city air to your camp and infect you. The only way to stop that is to shelter yourself. I suggest making a wall of clay around your tent or choosing a camp place that is deep in a forest and sheltered enough from winds. The time will come when you are attacked for your supplies or your campsite. When the battle comes, I suggest if you're not very confident you'll win, leave and let them have it. There's a time to fight to your last breath. This is not it. Your camp won't be worth the risk. They could be infected or outgun you. If you beat them, more people, infected or not, will come and make your life here hard. It's better for you to make a new camp somewhere else. And if you really want to win, make a trap for them. Poison some food you left behind or something. On the 49th day of this, congratulations! The chances are the danger is about to start going down. The disease has run most of its course. So now what do you do? Do next. Meeting other people in an airborne plague is going to be difficult and slow. That's a question for another tutorial. When the time comes that if you've survived the plague this long, you're probably going to survive it much longer. Until you meet others, you need to reclaim urban places, and this is done with lots of cleaning. Smooth wood, metal, and hard plastic can be cleaned with antibiotics. But mattresses, clothes, and carpets and so on, anything hard to wipe smoothly is probably going to need to be burnt. You may even need to burn down entire buildings, especially if there are lots of infected corpses in there. Don't touch anything that you have not cleaned, and do all of these things in as much hygienic clothes as you can get. If you follow the rules in this tutorial, then congratulations! You will probably survive the airborne plague that billions of people won't. I will see you in the apocalypse. Next video, Halloween special. Grow pumpkin plant. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this or found it helpful, then click like and comment so I know to make more of this. If you know a prepper too focused on other ways the world can end, show them this video and see how adaptable they are. When you make your survival plan, check this video again to make sure you didn't forget anything. If you want to see more, click my channel name or icon for more. I will see you next time. And subscribe to survive.